I think this in particular has gotten rampant over the last 5 years.
Girl math is...
The math ain't mathing is what I'm saying.
We tie our emotions to money and people, and we want people to feel seen and valued, and money is probably the best way to do that.
Ignorant is the word that we're gonna go with. But some say emotional. Would you say it's one of the reasons why people are not getting ahead financially?
Is this camera on me?
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cameron Rice, founder of the Earners Academy and Mission 310, where we help people get out of debt. To date, we've had over $800,000 in debt being paid off in the last year alone. So we're excited that you're back, but today is not about me. We actually have a special guest today who has an agenda I think that you want to hear about. Our guest today is Alexis Garrett, a doctoral student at Troy University researching leadership and behavior and organizational culture. Before returning to pursue her doctorate, she built a career in college athletics at Rice University, hoot hoot, serving as the director of student athlete development and letter winner engagement, and later as the associate director of constituent relations, that is a big word for Elmo, and events for the Rice Owl Club. As a former Division I athlete at Troy University, she holds a bachelor's degree in hospitality, sport, and tourism management, and a master's degree in sports management from West Virginia University. Alexis, welcome to the channel.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
You have a long bio and you've done a lot of things.
But nothing will top the fact that I get to sit on a podcast with Cameron Rice.
You trolling?
Resume.
Trolling this early. This is crazy.
Man,
well, hey, I'm excited about some of the topics. I think, you're our first female guest, so this is going to be exciting.
Precedent set.
A little scared about this, but hopefully the girls, y'all be easy on me, all right? So I'm just here to ask questions. That's it at the end of the day. Okay, so first up, take us through the journey from you being a GA, you started off as a graduate assistant, to working in corporate education, to where you are now and how your finances have evolved through all of that.
Yeah, so you graduate and you think, okay, I'm off to get the job. But again, it was COVID, so I took what I could. And I'll also say it was probably the best season for me as far as gaining experience and doing the things I needed to take me to the next level. But yeah, I made $1,000 a month, got tuition assistance, and that was it.
So no housing, no nothing.
No. You paid your own rent, you paid your own bills, but the check came on the
So
same day.
how are you paying rent at $1,000?
Well, in West Virginia, I'll also let you know it's very low cost of living. It's not a very wealthy state, city.
Like $300 a month, $400.
My rent was about $550. Utilities were probably.
So you worked on like $450 a month.
Yeah, about $350. And
no stamps.
Phone bill, that's like $80.
Food stamps, no.
I did have.
I
did get food stamps.
That's the X factor.
That can be included in my income. So if that's the case, we can make it.
So you eat lobster and salmon
for sure. I didn't miss any meals. But as far as disposable income, that wasn't a thing. But I knew in 2 years, all I gotta do is do my 2 years and I'm gonna go.
No fun money.
No fun money. But I did a year and a half at West Virginia, got my first big girl job at Rice, moved to Houston, Texas, and that cost of living is significantly different.
Okay, tell us about that.
West Virginia, or where I'm from, South Carolina, right? So, or Troy, right? All of that is pretty minimal. So I got my first big girl check, but also had big girl bills.
Okay.
That rent was not $550. It was more like $1,400.
Oh,
not including utilities. So I learned how to manage really quick. And I didn't make more money. I'm
assuming stamps are gone now.
Yeah, they took those as soon as I got the new job. I checked that account and it was zero balance. I tried. I really did try though.
That's probably the most depressing call when you're like your own food stamps. Now you're growing, right?
They don't call you anymore. They send it to you in writing.
They literally will say like, "Hey, you're making too much money." I remember for me personally, there was a time where I got a promotion, and actually, I don't think this lady works at DHR. So if you do get fired, I'm sorry for telling this story. But
my God,
it was like, "Hey, are you sure you want to take the promotion?" And I'm like, "What do you mean I'm not sure?"
She's giving you a shoe.
Yeah, like, well, if you take it, we're gonna have to cut that card up. And I'm like. But it was kind of like a mental thing, and I'm like, that's unfortunate because a lot of people who look like, who may be in this situation are like, well, do I take the job? I'm losing $1,000 in food, or do I budget? So that's actually a very interesting, take.
Yeah, as soon as I got there, I got the letter.
So you weren't making $1,000 a month anymore. You're making.
I'm making about I'll probably bring in home. I got paid bi-weekly. So
Okay.
I was bringing home about $1,400 every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So much different than GA, but I still had to maneuver and finesse because it was Houston.
Yeah.
Like it was very minimum. And I think that was like the minimum amount that they could pay me at my first big girl.
And this is, I'm assuming,
Circa,
what is that, $2,800 a month? That's with benefits, so that's healthcare.
So that's after tax.
Okay.
Which they don't tell you about the tax part.
Or the healthcare.
Or any of those.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, 45. So you think the healthcare is not included in your check, and then you see $500 a month. You're like, wait.
I called them people.
You called them?
I called them. I got my first direct deposit. I was like, oh no, y'all missing a few numbers. They were like, no, Alexis, this is correct. And I was like, okay. So then I had to change all the plans I had planned, the things I had planned to do with my first check. I was gonna get me a new car. I was gonna do this, do that. Like
you thought you'd arrive. You know, I got my job
here. Like I got 2 degrees now.
Yeah.
Like, y'all can't play with me with 2. They played. They played. So we hustling. We get into it.
Okay.
I got a promotion within a year and a half.
Okay.
Salary bump. But what they don't tell you is we make more money, you get taxed more money.
Hmm.
Okay. I thought I was like balling. I was just kind of back to square one with a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
That's it. So I was sort of ordering a mani and a pedi separate. I get to do them together. That's probably it. Okay. Instead of eating fried chicken, I might go sit down at a restaurant to get the chicken instead. But the math, the girl math, and the
can't wait to talk about that.
I know the girl math was mathing a little bit,
okay,
but I still had to be smart. So then, even then, though, I wasn't saving, doing the things I need to do. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, and then now, so I worked at Rice 3 years, lived in Houston for 3 years, paid a lot of bills, a lot of high bills in Houston. I could never find a way out of that. Shout out Flex though, you can split your rent in half, but okay.
Would not suggest that, but keep going.
Financially, if I said no. And then I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to be in corporate right now anymore. I want to take a little break. I want to pursue my doctorate. And Troy called and they were like, hey, we got this position for it that's been open for a while. We're trying to find someone for it. We think you'd be great. And I'm back to being a GA, just in doctoral school. And somebody would be like, why would you do that? You were making it. I'm playing the long game.
Okay.
It sucks because I'm kind of back to what I was doing a few years ago, but it looks different for me because I understand now the importance of saving and doing all these different things, which we'll talk about. But I don't feel like what's the word called? I don't feel like I've like fell off. I just feel like I had to take a few steps back.
So do you feel like, if I had to sum up your journey, surviving, thriving, something like that, then surviving, but maybe
smarter.
Okay.
I think survival at first was like purely that.
Yeah.
But I feel like now I've already survived and thrived. I'm not gonna make this super spiritual, but you know that verse is like, I know how to have none, plenty, less.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like I know how to make it work in all circumstances. So that's where I'm at. God is good.
Okay.
That's all.
God is good.
God is good.
So you brought up something, which is my favorite topic to talk about. Yes, and I'm so excited that we have a female guest to answer this question. Okay, so there's this term, right, that people talk about. They're like, hey, you only this certain group understands this. That's it. Just one group of people. Nobody else understands it. So we're here to actually answer what this said thing is. So girl math. I hear this, I'm in finance, I coach people, and so I have female clients. And, to be honest, I'm still trying to understand what girl math is. And I'm going to tell you what my definition is based on what my interpretation of what I've heard.
Okay.
If it's 20% off, 15% off, it's free. Absolutely. Now, wow, see, the math ain't mathing is what I'm saying. Because I'm like, okay, 15. I'm like, well, wait, I don't understand, where the math is. So insert girl, woman. So what exactly is girl math?
Okay. Well, I am in doctoral school.
Okay.
I'm going to do
so your opinion is very...
it's well researched. Yeah. Right? I'm not going to speak, I'm not going to misspeak, but I'm going to come from a philosophical standpoint.
Okay.
Girl math is not caring about the damage
Hmm.
that may be done financially for the result or the outcome that it may do for you.
So ignorant.
Emotional.
Oh, okay. Two different words here.
You know what I mean? It is saying, hey, I think that this purchase will make me feel away.
Uh-huh.
And I have the money. I might need to use it for something else. That's where the math comes in.
Hmm.
If I spend it here, is it going to mess up something over here? Probably, but in my head, it's going to work.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend it. Another example could be I buy a shirt for $60.
Okay.
Because like
That's a-
everything is
that's a-
everything's expensive now.
That's a heck of a shirt.
That like the consumerism is beating us up. Okay. $60 for a shirt.
Unless as in women.
Men too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was
Buy
trying
a shirt, $60.
Okay.
Get home, shirt too small. I take it back.
Okay.
I get my $60 back.
Okay. So you return it.
And then I take that $60 and I go buy a $45 blush set, but I saved $15. So I'm really up $15. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to you?
No, you just spent $45.
But I got 60 back though. That's what I'm saying.
60 that you shouldn't have spent in the first place.
But that's not what we're talking about.
No, that is the point. Because I've heard, hey, I spent 60, I took it back, then I got another $60 item, so I saved money. No, you just spent $60.
You could have spent the 60 again, but you said, let me save a little bit, and I'm gonna take that 15.
So that 15, the word that 15 didn't get spent on something else? Maybe an accessory?
Maybe
Sephora?
Probably the Starbucks or Chipotle.
So
but you got two things instead of one thing.
Okay. Ignorant is the word that we're gonna go with. But some say emotional. Hey, shout out to the ladies.
I know we're talking about girl math, but there is boy math too. But we're not gonna touch on that today. But there is
Okay, what's boy math?
Actually,
I think I know. It starts with a T?
It does.
Okay, we'll come back to that later.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So would you say that girl math is, some say a vibe? Is it a flow state? Or is it one of the reasons you would say that maybe, let's say if it's boy or girl math, let me make sure I keep it fair.
There you go, inclusivity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you say it's one of the reasons why people are not getting ahead financially?
You can look at it two ways.
Okay.
If I was never ahead, why start now?
You know what? You're bad for business.
In my GA life,
okay.
If I was already in debt, broke, and I come up 200 and I spend the 200, I don't think that I wasn't getting ahead. I was just up 200.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend it on the things that I want. If I come into maybe like $1,000, then maybe that conversation is different.
Okay.
And so I think we're talking about getting ahead. It's also important to think about like where someone starts too. I'm just saying, if you really never had a fighting chance, some people just think it's not worth the work of getting ahead. Okay. On the other hand, some people may feel like they're in a good place financially. They probably don't know how far you can go. Like I've learned a lot about different, avenues of getting revenue that you probably normally wouldn't find out from the internet or from, elementary or middle school.
Sending feet pics.
What? No, I'm thinking stocks and bonds. I was thinking stocks. Those are ways, but I'm talking about a more
These things I've heard from clients. I mean, I'm not sending feet pics. I'm just saying. I've heard a lot of things.
And I think that depending on the person.
It goes back to boy math, by the way, but we'll come back to it.
I think if you ask the person why they don't spend the money the way that you like, that should be preferred.
Yes.
Right? Investing in yourself. Some people may say there's really no point in doing that because I'm never going to really get past where I am now. I need more money. I don't need to.
That you're going to spend more.
No, I just need more money so I can make better decisions. I
So,
think people would say that.
Hold on. So you're saying if I give you $200 and you're already spending it poorly, if I give you $1,000, you're going to spend it better.
Now there's an $800 gap that I can probably be smarter with.
Where's the lot? You're getting your doctorate from DeVry or ICDC?
That's crazy. I'm just saying some people don't.
Don't sue me for defamation either for saying that. But I'm just saying,
some people just don't feel like the money that they have that's disposable should be used in a way they don't see it instantly. Some people want instant gratification. I'll speak for myself. I want something right then and there. Like I want to be able to see what I did with my money. That's why I enjoy going out to eat, going shopping, doing things that I'm going to see it happen, right? I think sometimes we think about investing or, doing things that you can't necessarily see until later. It may boggle someone's mind. Like why would I put $200 back and I can't see it? Where did it go? You know what I mean? So I think it's easy to be like, why you just didn't invest in 200? Because I seen a bag that I had wanted when I didn't have the money. I was window shopping, and I said as soon as I get the money, I'm going back to get it. So that's what I do. So I think that's keeping a promise to yourself.
Investing in yourself that's what I think is being coined as.
Yeah,
now.
I agree with that. I think
When I
it's
think
been
invest,
weaponized.
I'm thinking buying a book for myself to get better in
To
my
read.
craft.
I agree with that. Lessons to hone your craft. I get all of that. I do.
That's not how you invest in
I just
yourself.
don't think that people may use that as their first thought of where to spend their money.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, I think I understand girl math is. Be careful here.
Yeah.
I don't need I can't call it a beehive, but I don't need any of that coming this way. Ladies, if you got your own thing, don't hire me for your services because you won't have girl math with me.
He's strict.
But I will help you. That will say that. Okay, so since I kind of got a little bit of an answer here, and I also want to make this, I'm not bashing women, y'all. I'm just asking questions so I can better understand the female clientele. I love women. They're great. They don't have great spending habits, but they're great.
Sandwich method.
Yeah, have to sandwich it a little bit. All right, so we know let me ask this. So we know that we have this thing called retail therapy. Let's say we have a bad day or a bad breakup or just because I'm just feeling it. Why do you think that women maybe are so wired to spend when their emotions may be in a different place? Could be good or bad. And I think I don't even want to say women. I'm saying people actually in general.
Yeah.
Like if I'm mad, I feel like, oh, I got to go eat or I got to go do this.
I think money just fills a gap sometimes. Not to make it super deep, but if I'm not having a good day and I want to have a better day and I know that I have ways to do that, I'm probably going to go do that thing, right? Like I don't think that you think about the damage until later. Like I just want to feel better. That could be new bag, go for a drive and then spend money on the food that you buy on the way to somewhere else to get away. Like buying new shoes, all these different things. Some people buy cars. Like just you wake up one day and you just like
it's a great
my
life
is in shambles. I think one way to get my life together is to go get me something new. People just feel like that's gonna make them feel better. Do I agree with that being the best way to handle and cope? No. But that goes for anything. Anything that's not emotionally intelligent, this is probably not the best way to do it. But if you have the money to spare, that's probably gonna make it a little worse because you can go do what you want to do. And I think for the women, that may be like the negative side of it. But on the positive side, if we love people and care about them and super invest in what they're doing, we'll buy the flowers, we'll buy the card, we'll buy the baby's diapers for our best friends, we'll buy the wedding gifts. We tie our emotions to money and people, and we want people to feel seen and valued. And money is probably the best way to do that.
Do you feel like there's a high and a low of that of like, okay, hey, I have this, emotional high of like, I went and bought a car, but then there's like this low when that actual bill come in. Or if like, hey, I want to go, I want to, what do you say? Dilly dally. I want to dilly dally. I'm in a flow state. I'm going to go spend this money here. But then the credit card bill comes in. It's like,
right.
Am I speaking too direct or?
I just think that was a good point.
Oh, okay. No, so you plead the fifth.
I don't have nothing to say.
Okay. I didn't know if I was touching some buttons here. Okay. Well, I understand.
I think you said it. You hit it on the head, right? There's a highs and lows, and you'll deal with the low later. But right now, you want to feel the high, and you're gonna ride the high.
It's boy math feeling the low.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get back to that.
Could.
Okay. So I have a very serious question here. We've been joking.
It's not gonna be serious at all.
I have a very serious question. I think this is very serious. May get a little deep here.
Okay.
Why should no woman in 2026 have her financial future tied to a man?
Is this camera on me? It is not
Okay.
good stewardship of your own life to put it in someone else's hands. Full stop. Take a step further, depending on any human, but we're talking about a romantic, you know, situation where they somehow convince you that they will do everything that you need to do solely and you have to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to make your own money. We hear about these situations where, women are like, I don't know who pays the bills. I don't know what day the bill comes out. I don't know what card we use. I just go and spend. It sounds great, right? Especially on social media. It can be coined as like the way to live. But I personally feel the moment that you release your control to someone else in your life in someone else's hands, you've lost your ability to maneuver the way that you want to.
But what if they make you feel
It's not about feelings.
safe, and I'm saying safe emotionally, and
Yes.
you feel good? Yeah, financially, that's great.
hmm
But what if they make you feel?
Yeah. I get it all. Like I've heard it all. I've seen it all. I think that it sounds good at the moment, but you have to think about later.
If they wake up one day and
It
say,
happens all the time. Hey, I've been taking care of you for X amount of time. I don't want to do it anymore. Like you're killing me. Even though that's probably what they told you that they wanted to do in real time. My mom used to make sure and like get it into my brain. No one should be able to pull the rug from under you.
mm-hmm,
Now, I'm not saying you got to have six figures in the bank if this person's taking care of you, but I am saying you need to be taking a little bit of there, a little bit of here, put it somewhere. You need to have it somewhere in case you need to go and get it.
mm-hmm,
You hear it all the time, right? Whether it be celebrities, women who are married to successful, men, vice versa. They just kind of let it go. They don't ask questions. You're just kind of you in a flow state, right? They bringing home the bacon, you frying the bacon, you spinning the bacon. That's great, but you need your own bacon. Probably beef bacon too, something a little sturdy, just in case things change. And I just think I want to hammer down the point that nothing is going to stay the same forever. This person's income may change, and now you're affected by that.
mm-hmm.
This person's mind may change, and now you're affected by that too. And I just think if you don't have any legs to stand on, you got to follow them the way that they're going. If they're up, you're up. If they're down, you're down. And you never want to really be in that situation. That's my personal mantra. Do I plan on being domesticated and being a stay at home wife and mom one day? Yes, but even then, I'm gonna be okay in the event something happens, right? Like even if I love and care and cherish that person and they love and care and cherish me, I just don't ever want to be in a situation where I got a goose egg because I didn't think that they would come. You just shouldn't do it. That's just me though.
Hmm.
That's all I'm saying. And
So you don't like men? You don't trust men?
I love men.
What was that? Is that I'm just saying it because it's okay?
Yeah.
No, not
Not a fan.
okay. All right, cool.
Mhm.
That's your agenda for today.
That's it.
Understood.
Full stop.
Understood. I won't even.
Let's do better.
Let's cut the tape. Um, so I think I feel like I'm in dangerous territory here.
This is good.
You don't like men, but you're on a male podcast. But hey,
It's only to spew my anti-man rhetoric. That's it.
okay. Well,
Thank you so much.
let's wrap this up. All right. So with that being said, let's say that they don't want to tie it. You have one side of the spectrum where it's like, hey, I want to be kept. I don't want to do anything. Then you have the other side of the spectrum, which is going to be, let's say there's the female that's independent, unbothered, paying her own bills, but say,
Mhm.
hey, I don't need nobody. I don't need that energy. Do you feel like that persona is also can lead to overspending, right? Like in a sense of like, I need to show people I don't need a man. I need to show people. So I'm gonna buy the Porsche. I'm gonna buy the bags. And when I say in this case, they may not actually really be able to afford it. They're just doing it to show I don't need anybody.
Mhm. We had this conversation a while back. I think true independent women most times don't want to actually live that life. Like they wish they had help. They wish somebody would come and say, "Hey, let me take the load off But you just can't depend on anybody anymore, especially all the time, right? Because you don't want to, overstay your welcome, so to speak,
Mhm.
right? You don't want to overdo it. So I think true independent women that say they got it and can take care of themselves, I think they really mean that. I don't think real, true independent women are going to lie about not being able to take care of themselves. Because why would I lie about that? I truly can. I don't want to, but I can. If push come to shove, I got me, right? And I think the women who masquerade as independent women, they may get on social media or having a conversation at the dinner table or at this party y'all everyone at, and they're having conversations
Mhm.
about this same conversation. I don't need no man. Most times it's something going on. And
Or
they
there
just
really is a man
and
taking.
maybe there is a man, or maybe they wish they had one, or maybe they're just projecting how they wish they actually could live. Because some women really can wake up and just do their thing and don't need a man to clock them, don't need a man to ask them to do anything. Some women can't, and it could be based on how they grew up, the life they've come to live. Maybe spending too much, now they're down to their last, and they need someone to step up and help them. But I think to answer your question, if you're overspending as a real independent woman, it's because you know you're gonna get it right back.
Hmm.
And you got that hustle in you. And I spend it today, I get it. It's fine. Like, it's not the end of the world because you've done it time and time and time and time and time again. If I spent 10, I know I had 8, but I somehow made 10 work and I gotta go back and get 10, I can do that. No problem.
Hmm.
But if I'm not really truly a hustler and I'm waiting on somebody to come save me, I might spend money that I don't have to give the illusion that I'm taken care of. But really, I'm just losing all the money that I have trying to keep up an image that's not true. So I don't know which. They're both. There can be some pros and cons in living both lives because you get tired after a while. I got me. I got like I'm spoken from a true self proclaimed independent woman. That's not the choice that I made. That's the life I was born into. It is what it is.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't put it on a t-shirt. Like, I don't love it. I just love the idea that I can take care of myself anytime.
Mhm.
But if somebody wanna come do a little 1-2, you don't talk me to death. Just do it. There's
No.
plenty to be done around here.
Okay.
Yes, that's how I feel.
Dishes to be washed. You know.
Plenty of dishes to be. Actually, I use dishwasher. Plenty of cars to be washed though. Seats to be detailed.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Gotcha.
Curtains to be hung. Things of that nature. Yeah,
That's
that's how I feel.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you say to, let's say that the woman that is down or was up, down, and then decides, you know what, I've got I've got somebody who will take care of
Line
me
ringing.
or get me back up. Yeah. Say I'm down 10 grand and I act like I like this dude, but I know he's gonna take care of me until I get back up 10, then I'm out. These are real situations here. I don't,
We
you
don't
know,
do things like that.
right. They're clients of mine, so
We
I know that
don't
they're real
do. I don't
situations.
know what he talking about.
Right. I see you're sticking to your, you know, ladies stand together. Gotcha. Well, cool. I got something for this
I'm
next.
gonna go for women.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I got something for you and your women coming up right now. Actually, since you wanna power to the ladies.
Okay.
Okay. So boy math. Since you alluded to it earlier, I think this in particular has gotten rampant over the last 5 years. Boy math, aka tricking. Okay, so
Oh.
there's a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
And I want to define what tricking is, because tricking can be subjective to the
Mm.
person.
Mm.
Some say I'm taking care of her. Some say I just want her to have a good time. I'm providing, and I mean, hey guys, I'm with y'all. I understand to a certain extent. Some of y'all are spending way too much money on women. Paying for rent. Like,
They doing that.
oh, somebody said you've been.
What?
That's what I've heard.
Oh, that is blasphemous.
Right.
Wow.
So, would you want to tell the people? So, have you been tricked on before?
Can we define tricking though? Can we
Okay.
define? This is what I think it is. What I heard.
Okay.
Word on the curb is when anybody, because anybody can be tricked, right?
So, women can
for
trick on
sure,
men.
and it's
Okay.
probably happening way more on the women's side than you think, because everybody want to think that the man is like always the breadwinner. I get it. That's just not necessarily the case, but I digress. When whatever gender
Okay.
chooses to spend or
Mhm.
share the wealth, so to speak, with the other for multiple reasons.
Hmm.
But most times, I think the caveat here is that it should exceed what that person was already able to do on their own. I think it's
Okay.
only tricking if you close a gap.
Okay.
If you duplicate, we're not tricking. You're just helping.
Okay. So
So
let me make sure I'm on the right
okay,
page.
yes,
So you normally get a manicure or pedicure, right?
twice a week. I mean twice a month. Sorry.
Oh man, high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Twice a month.
But then I decide, you know what? I want her to get the scrub, the hot stones, like
All that. Get
I want the whole thing.
scrub on the heel.
The whole
All
thing.
that. Mm-hmm.
Champagne, all those
Yes.
things. Like,
Hot towel.
so now I'm tricking because you would normally get a,
Mm-mm.
you know,
Mm-mm.
$70,
You
$60.
lost me.
Okay.
No. I can already do that.
Okay.
Right. So if I tell you I just got a manicure pedicure, most times I probably already did that.
Did you pay for it though?
But I already did that.
Okay.
Don't matter how.
No.
I did that.
So
if you
another
say,
trick paid for.
so if you say next one on me, and I tell you it costs $210, and you send me $210, that's not tricking.
Okay.
You just took the spot of what I was gonna do. You send $420, okay?
Okay.
I got the $210 for my nails and toes, and I'm gonna also take the other $210 and go eat.
Mm.
Do a little bit of happy hour. Take my car through the car wash. You know what I mean? You taking it a step further. Young women, young men, don't be fooled. Okay? Tricking is not someone buying you food from Popeyes. It's a nice gesture.
But
But
Popeyes is good.
let's not categorize that as tricking. That's when things get confusing.
Okay.
And people can trick you into thinking they're doing way more than they're actually doing. Keep the standard high. Okay? And if they don't got it, that's fine. Find you another one. But anyway. That's how I would define it though.
Okay.
Right. If I was already doing it and you say, oh, let me do it for you, that's not necessarily, that's just you saying, I can help you here and there.
Okay.
Step up. Right? Take it a step further. Be the best.
So have you been tricked on before?
I
think we just defined it. So
I've had a few bills paid.
Okay.
See,
man, this is what I'm talking about.
I had a few trips.
Trips.
All expenses were paid.
Okay.
I even had someone pay one of my college tuition fees. I didn't have it. It was gonna get paid either back in blood or you take. They was like, "What can I help with?" I said,
What a guy.
Yeah, nice young man. But it was even if he didn't, it was gonna get handled either way. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
From another.
No, Mohilla. What ain't it the loans?
Okay.
Financial aid.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, that's my take on it. And I think another thing too that we need to just nip in the bud as well. If you got a trick to get play, you're also losing.
Are we defining play as a date or attention?
A date, a text back, the time of day, whatever you want to call it. If you have to use that to get that, maybe we should
bad precedent.
Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, because then, if you're sending this to get my attention and you finally get it and you stop, we gonna have some situations here because I probably text back because you did send it if I didn't like you. But if somebody likes you already and you want to make them like you more, maybe, yeah. But you shouldn't use it to get, have some, have some about yourself. Don't let nobody play.
But they say you have to pay to play.
Do you?
That's what they say.
It ain't tricking if you.
Got it.
Period.
So if what may be 1,000 seems like a lot of money, but if you're doing well, what's 1,000 if you're gonna make it?
What's 1,000?
You're gonna make it back in an hour.
What's 1,000 to somebody you care about? Nothing.
A lot. But yes, I'm just saying that would be my thought. So in light of that, right? So I told you, I have people.
Have you tricked before?
Have I?
I think we've answered that question.
Let's go to the next question. I don't think.
That's not relevant?
It's about you. It's not about me.
A simple yes, blink once.
Your Honor, can I?
You said
I
some.
mean, I've sent a couple like, hey, go get you something nice,
Wow.
you with your friends, here's some, yeah, I mean, I've done it.
All right.
But I mean, it was
You're a
like,
good man.
yeah, now I will say I ain't paid for nobody rent. Like there's a line there, guys. I'm sorry.
Somebody lay a head.
Yeah. She has somewhere to lay her head. Listen, there's a line for me. Like, I can't, rent. I don't care if you live in West Virginia and it's $400. That right there.
Oh my
But
God.
I got homeboys who do it, and they
You need to tell your home. I got homegirls that.
no,
pay
they
rent.
don't talk to me because they know if I.
How
That's
about my homeboys and your my homegirls and your homeboys?
that's a lot of wasted money.
Oh.
Yeah. Now nobody's working. Nobody's doing any work. You just, hey, here you go, here you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Okay. All right.
here and there.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It just happens. But hey, kudos to you. You got your rent paid.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever did it though, hey, listen, bro, got to do better. But understood. So in light of tricking, because this is a thing that happens, right? And let's just say let's talk about females. Let's say that a guy is sending you a certain amount of money monthly. Let's say you're getting installments. In this case, let's break it down that way. Mohela, you said they take out installments.
Oh my God.
So let's say that a guy's like, hey, I'm gonna send you $3,000 a month, right? Which this sounds crazy, but these are
They do.
these are numbers that I see all the time. So let's say that he's sending it. Why do you feel like women use that money instead of using it for a different purpose? You talked earlier about them having, let's call it a nest egg or investing. Why is there not a, okay, hey, this dude send me this money? Like, why is it just instantly going to like, I'm gonna go buy this bag?
Yeah.
Or versus like, oh, I'm gonna invest this money or I'm gonna save this money because you gotta think about it. You're really getting paid for looking good, looking cute. And that's okay. Well, it's not, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a full-time job. So you ain't turning in no hours. You barely texting the person back that you getting the money from. Let's just be real. Allegedly. Right? So why is that not? I feel like a lot of women could be rich if they took that same approach and was like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna get a formula. I'm gonna let you answer. Then I may say what I would do if I was being
I think
said
you should show
tricked
your
on.
expertise. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's easier said than done as a finance guy
Okay.
to say, why don't you just
Okay.
open the account, right? If I have money that I didn't plan on having anyway, that's free money, my first initial thought, and there may be some women out here who putting it straight into the Fidelity account or to the bank. Not me. Okay, because if I say, I've been wanting this thing for a while, I ain't had the money to really get it, and then I get some free money, untaxed, as you said, I'm going straight to get what I want, right? But I will say, I think that the moment that you get some money that you didn't have plans for, I think saving or investing is going to be a really, really good action right then and there. Like, don't look at it. Just tell yourself if he or she sends X amount again, I'm gonna take X and I'm gonna do like, you know what I'm saying, telling yourself beforehand. Because if you do it, if I'm at a restaurant with my homegirls and we already happy houring it up, and then I get an Apple Pay in the middle of that, we finna bring my boy back around one more time. We finna order another round. We finna order another thing of bread. We finna order another thing of shrimp. Like, it's not like, oh, let me go.
That's not what you're thinking in the moment.
No, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna have the best time right then and there. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think, let me just go open the account. But if I'm sitting in the bed, maybe watching some financial videos and they just so happen to come, I may say, look at that. Look at that. Look what was just sent to me from above. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I just think you gotta, I know it's easy for you to be like, why don't y'all just, I get it. Because that's what you're supposed to do. But I'll speak for the majority of those who may or may not been recipients of tricking. I don't know.
Never heard of such.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
You should probably go and do the thing. Yes, but that's just not what you think. You think about what next trip you finna book, what next pair of sunglasses you finna buy, and consumerism does not help. Like, I got a list of things on my notes out. I'm trying to check off one by one by one. And until that list is done,
But you don't have a list of stocks that you finna buy.
no. Because also, I think it's also important to know, if you don't have someone that you can call or someone that you know that is financially literate and that can tell you exactly what to do and not make the things hard, you don't really know where to turn either. Because some apps make you pay Some apps make you subscribe, all these different things. You don't know what you can and can't do. So I think, in light of that, we want to criticize, offer, some ways out too. I think you, as a financial expert here, should don't give out too much free game because
Gotta pay to play.
Gotta pay to play. Give the girls maybe one action item.
Okay.
Right. The next time they get a Zelle, unexpected Apple Pay.
Probably tomorrow.
Cash App Zen.
Okay.
If y'all still using that, y'all probably need to stay off that. But what should the girls
do? Cash App.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Cash App's a little controversial. They be scamming. Go ahead.
Well, maybe we won't do a brand deal with Cash App. Well, here's my thing. Sorry, Cash App, but Zelle, we fool with you.
We love you.
So let's take a very simple example here.
$3,000.
Let's say that I got this guy who, hey, listen, you look good. I just want to make sure you're good. Let's say he sends me $3,000, right? Now, as of today, a Roth IRA is $7,500 a year that you can put in. For ladies, what a Roth IRA is, it is essentially an individual retirement account. When you put the money in there, it's not taxed. So basically, once you put that money in there, it's in there for retirement. So just as simple it is. It's just basically a long-term retirement account. So let's say that said man sends you $3,000 a month. Let's just say you take this approach to make it very simple. Let's say for 5 months, he's ignorant. Let's just use it that way. Because listen, $3,000 to me, that's just a lot of money to be sending for a maybe, for a possible. It's like a spades game. Yeah, I'm going to put this out here. I may win this book, but I may not.
Like a lottery.
Literally. So let's say he sends you $3,000 a month. And let's say you make a decision, okay, for every trick payment I get, that's what we're going to call it. I should put that on a budget planner. TPs. Every trick payment that I get, I'm going to split 50% and put it in an investment account, and I'm gonna keep the 15. I ain't trying to take all the fun. So let's say you gotta think $3,000 for 5 months is $15,000. So if I take that $7,500, which I fill up my Roth, and then I also have $7,500, I can probably buy a Louis, maybe 2. Go-Yard. I can get what I want. But let's say that said trick. Let's say I'm not encouraging this behavior. I'm just saying that
this is happening.
Let's say that you get another the next year that you can do the same play. Because like I said, it's free money, unfortunately. But you keep doing that year after year. You do 50%, 50%. You can have $1 million+ in 20, 30 years if you just take half of the money that they're sending you.
And you retire from.
And invest it. And people ask you how you got it. Hey, it's just from looking good.
You heard it here first.
They think you may be doing something illegal, but you ain't done nothing illegal. Can't prove it. That's it.
That's good.
So I think that'll be appreciated. Tell all your friends who are being tricked on, please hire us at the Earners Academy. We will show you how to use your TP money to make more money. That's where you can come find us. So if you want to, go to earnersacademy.com and you can find us there, and we will show you, ladies, how to use those Zelle and Cash App payments.
We got a special going on?
To make you rich. Yeah, type in the code TP and we'll make sure that you get it for free. Well, listen, I want to say this before we go. What would you say if there was one money habit that you feel like women need to leave in the past? What do you think that they should do?
Please know my agenda is women. I would never, talk down on women. I love women. I do think we let our emotions get the best of us a lot of times, right? And we do things that we probably shouldn't and spend money that we really don't have, or we had plans for, and we choose to do something else with it and don't stick to it. We're just not disciplined all the time. So I would urge all of my women, young girls trying to save, at least if you could say no to something once, and whatever money you were going to spend, if you said yes, I would take that and put it up. That's how you start. And you'll feel better about the fact that you told yourself you're going to do something and then you actually did it. So stop making promises to yourself that you don't keep when it comes to money. If you say you want to get you a little nest egg or a savings account with a X amount of dollars in it, do that. And until you do that, you tell yourself, no, that goes against anything that's not that. Okay. So just being disciplined and keeping promises to yourself. That's what I would say.
Okay. Well, hey, I want to say thanks so much for your time. We learned a lot. We learned about girl math. We learned about getting your rent paid. We learned about a lot. Go Yard,
This is
Cash
awesome.
App is not the suggested place. Like, you know, like I said, I have nothing to do with that. So if they sue you, I will make sure I give them your information for that. But I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to this episode. Thank you again, Alexis. We really appreciate you. And hey, if you love financial content like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll get more financial content just like this to you. Peace.